left.
There we go. Crap, I forgot what it was. Whoops.
Feathers?
Pigeon.
No, just so I could pick it up. Probably because I shot it 6 times with a 6-shooter.
Okay.
So...
That should give you 1 feather, though.
I can check my stats for what I'm talking about. No, I just have a picture. Oh wait, I can break down the pigeon. There we go. Pigeon feather.
Oh, yeah. No, that's right.
There we go. But I need to make a hat. So, hat. Hello, sir. Hat. Hat. Yo, what is this? I don't have pigeon feathers. I mean, eagle feathers. What? I killed an eagle though. And I stole those feathers. I feel cheated by God. Whatever. Go to the sword. Chinese land. Wait. No, wrong thing. I'm going right. Actually.
I just thought about this. Why do celebrities have the weirdest fucking names? Tell me. Why the hell do celebrities have the weirdest fucking names? Why?
I could not tell you.
I wonder if there's a single celebrity with like a normal name like Dave.
I don't normally have to worry about getting around with Zerker. I'm used to getting around with Zerker, and I play like a scout, so I can be a whole lot more stubborn with my health and deal as much damage as possible before I gotta jump out again. I know how to play Zerker, I just rarely play him. And most people, when they see a Zerker, they're always prepared and they're huddled together and they're ready for the Zerker to time. I play Zerker You had that one fire team that, you know, they've been confident and they've been killing predators all day, and they think, oh, there's a Zerker, huddle together guys, stay together. Then you have me on a rock charging the plasma caster, and right at them, run. And then that one person finally sees that Zerker off in the distance, and he's like, what is he doing? Why is he peeping his head over the rock? Well, oh crap, run guys. Before they can run, they all get splash damage at once. And the AoE damage now is better. The splash damage is like huger. It's a huger area. So when it hits them hard. I once had a recon scout group when I was playing Zerker. They were real confident they were going to beat me. So they were all huddled together shooting their guns, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to stay back a little bit and I'm going to watch and see what they do. So they get in this small little building with their guns pointed one direction, and I'm like, okay, there's a window right there. Do they know there's a window right there? So I am through the window, and there are barrels in there. This was on the overgrowth map, the very top portion of the map, that one area that has the little tiny gas container. So they're all huddled in there, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna die. So I am right at that gas container. 2 people get down, and the other 2 are injured critically. So I run through one door, hit one with the Elder Sword, run out. He runs out the building. I quickly climbed up the tree, and he's confused as to what just happened. So next, I slam the top of the building. He starts shooting at me. I jump away because I take like a little bit of damage because he didn't reload his weapon, so he had to sit there and reload. I turn around and shoot him with the arrow. I win the match. I love Zerker sometimes because I can be a whole lot more stubborn with my health, but you had to be conscious with your stamina. Because if you don't and you get put in the second wind and you have no stamina, it's not a fun experience. But those window shots, yeah, those window shots are made, especially if there's a barrel right beside it. And they're sitting right beside the window and you can see their head. And you obviously know that they're there, and you shoot the barrel right beside it, and you just hear that distant "Ugh!" Or you see somebody get down on the ground and then they start panicking and just shooting off in the building. My favorite thing for people to do when I play Zerker and they're inside the building is throw grenades inside the building out of, you know, sheer panic. I just love hearing the sound of them getting hit by their own grenade splash damage and hearing that "Ugh!" I know for a fact that you only have like 20 health, so I'm gonna shoot a plasma caster in there just to add insult to injury. I love it. It happens in most of my Zerker matches, and I just love every time it happens. And I hope it happens this match because that's very funny for people to watch in the stream. And sometimes you'll get hate. Sometimes I'll get hate on the map. I mean in the match. Sometimes, not all the time. Especially if it's a team that have been killing back-to-back Zerkers and then they get beat by one. Like that one time that PC player got mad at me. That was a funny match though. What Nene's doing on her stream? Because why people don't use the plasma caster? Because most people don't use it right, and they end up getting melted or injured or getting their mask shot off because they're too careless with it, and they're out in the open and they think it's smart to shoot the plasma caster from trees, which if you know that you have snipers, it's not a good get your mask shot off, and that's your main utility wasted. That's why most people don't use their plasma caster. Naomi always makes a joke and she says the main reason people don't use their plasma caster is because of me. Because she always shoots off masks. And mostly now, people don't read the patch notes. They don't know that the God branches are gone. So now you can't sit from a tree and uncloak yourself and dare the fire team to shoot you and have a branch be a shield for you. Now you can't do that. So that's why people have stopped using a plasma caster. And most people play predators that have that high energy overload time, so they can't use the plasma caster as much as they want. I play scout, so I can use the stuff willy-nilly. That hurt. Yeah, she is good. I'd say about 80% of her matches, she always shoots the mask off in the first 2 minutes of the match. And we also set the record for the fastest predator kill, which is 40 seconds. That's on her page, by the way, with the meme builds. Yep, fire, jump, fire. I even shot off Dur's mask twice, and he's one of the best predators I know. Yep, pretty much. And she shot off my mask in training too. Queue times be horrendous right now. I might wanna. But yeah, for predators, movement is life. I can tell you that I met a friend too, but this was because I got into a fight with the dude, and he was getting mad because he was like, bro, come down and fight me 1 versus 1, while he had 2 of his buddies to back him up. Then he kept saying, bro, stop jumping back and forth, you a coward for doing that. So I asked him, so I'm a coward for not getting hit on a scout and watching you try and shoot me while I jump back and forth and you can't land 1 single hit. I have to get in your face for you to actually do damage. And if you're expecting me to get in your face so you can do damage, that's not gonna happen. So he tries to run at me with the knife, and then I tell him, don't run at me with that knife, bro. He's like, you're standing still, I'm gonna run at you with the, don't run at me with the knife, bro. My back's turned to him, so he runs at me with the knife to try and stab me in the back. I turn around, quickly shoot him in the head with the arrow, and he's like, bro, that's a dick move. And I'm like, you were just about to stab me in the back, and I turn around and stop you from doing it, and you call that a dick move? And then he's like, you're just a trashy predator, bro. You're one of these trashy predators that don't know how to play the game. You can't shoot a moving target, and I don't know how to play the game, okay. And the kid that was basically talking with me, he was just laughing the whole time. So I wipe his team out the first 2 minutes, and I tell the kid, his name is Used Kittens, Used Kittens 7. I tell him, get him back up. They got back up. After that, they really did talk shit. Then his friend, after I knocked him down twice, he stopped talking entirely. But that didn't stop his other friend from running his mouth and being a dick. So he tried to run inside the house. I got him out. Then he tried to come at me with the knife again. I downed him again. Used Kittens gets him back up as I'm teabagging him from behind. Then he basically tries to turn around and hit me again while I'm teabagging. I crouch and shoot the plasma caster and down him again. He gets even madder. Then after that, down him again. Use kitten, gets him back up. He starts running after me. I do the slide tech, get behind him and stealth kill him. I'm about to fight the Blood Star. Yeah, I remember that. That's not a fun match. That's not fun. But you can beat him. Yeah, he called me a cheater, man, because I was jumping back and forth, you know, as a scout is supposed to do. I'm only level 18, so I thought you were higher. Yeah, I thought you were a higher level, though. Yeah, he called me a cheater. Then I asked him, bro, why I'm a cheater? I don't know how I cheated. I didn't even put it. I have a regular PS4. I don't have a modded PS4. I can't cheat. You can't cheat on PS4. Is verbally assault you up here, and even then that don't mean nothing. I've been called a cheater, pay to win. I've been called a cheater twice. I got called a cheater the first time because I used the smart disc on the dude, and he was like level 20, but he told me he was level 130. And he knew everything about the game, but he didn't know that predators can get the smart disc. No, I can't. I wish I could have recorded that last match that I was in, because they were all on the mic and they were talking shit all at once. The kid was the only one that was actually nice, and he was being like, okay, yeah, I don't want to screw around with this predator, and I don't want to be in any. The moment he saw that somebody got down, he's like, okay, I'm putting away my gun. I'm not going to fight you. I'm like, alright, because I can respect that. I'm not going to shoot a person that don't have his gun out. I'm not going to attack him when he says he don't want to fight. And then the dude's basically like, oh, you're a pedo because you're befriending a kid. How does that make me a pedo? Because I said I wasn't going to shoot him? So that makes me a pedo? I say I like the kid because he has he's nice, he's courteous, he's kind, he's well-mannered. So I like that in a kid, so that makes me a pedophile. And he's like, yeah, that makes you a pedophile. You're a grown adult. You're not supposed to make friends with kids. I'd rather make friends with the kid than make friends with you with that salty attitude. And then he really did reel into me. He's like, oh, you just sound like a straight up nerd, just the way that you sound. And you sound like a high schooler with the way that you sound. So we just go back and forth. Then he gets real quiet, I get real quiet. Then they all start shooting me at once, and they think it's a good idea to shoot beside a barrel, and you know what happens after that. Boom! Oh my goodness. But it was funny. I'm meeting lots and lots of toxic people nowadays. People don't know the lore because people think that predators are supposed to be vicious animals that have no moral code and kill everything that comes into contact with them, and they don't know that they don't kill young things. They don't kill pregnant women. They don't kill unarmed personnel sometimes. Unless you're a wolf predator, then you just don't care. But no, I don't know who he was madder with, the kid or me. I'm guessing me, since I was the predator. But you could tell the dude was having an obviously bad day. No, the community it's getting toxic day by day. You're getting those toxic Dead by Daylight people that are getting sick of Dead by Daylight, so they're coming to this game now. I know, because nearly like 30% of the people, I look at their profiles to actually get a good indication of how they're going to fight. Whether they're going to be a smurf or an actual experienced player, or they're just crappy. And then most of the profiles I'll see is it's Dead by Daylight in the background. Dead by Daylight. And then instead of doing it like they would do Dead by Daylight and gen rushing, they don't know the difference between rushing in this game. Hey, Pizza. Rushing in this game and rushing in Dead by Daylight. In this game, you gotta rush the objective. In Dead by Daylight, you gen rush. Oh, know where he is. I haven't heard from him. Queues are longer because everybody's on the new game mode now. Yeah, but then he tried to attack Celtic from behind, and then Celtic was like, well, you know what, screw it. I'll expedite the process. And no, I meant that everybody's on the new game mode now, Pizza, so now queues are like really weird at the moment. Cause everybody was on hunt this morning pretty much, and I had like 4 6-minute queues.
Yeah, not better 10 minutes.
Yeah, now they're like 10 minutes, yeah. And I just loaded in some, I thought I did.
I won't play another hunt match because it was like 8 minutes ago and I came back like 9 minutes. Oh, hell.
Yeah.
I had to wait an extra 2 minutes from the estimate.
Right now mine says 7 minutes. I thought I was gonna load into one, but then it went into cooldown mode. And then back into matchmaking. That's basically when you're about to get a match, but the fire team basically just ducked out of the match. Yeah. That's when the fire team is basically like, yeah, I want to play hunt. Wait, no, we'll play Clash. If it does it again, I'll play a match of Clash and I'll try my luck with randos. Watch, I'll queue into a match and it's gonna be a bunch of potatoes. Oi. He's so angry. Yeah, definite server connection issues. I don't know how they're gonna do this new fancy mode that they're talking about. That's the mode that I was waiting for.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Just wanted to do this quick video. Ephonic just released patch notes 2.06 hotfix. So there were some issues that prevailed and they seem to have addressed it. I don't recognize any of these that I've come across, but anyways, thank you Ephonic for continuing to stabilize this game, bringing on these fixes that are needed.
Perfect. Time to die.
Oh my god! I'm gonna die in a mountain! Pertains to the man. My mother would say that these are made for women. Wear, this is woman's wear. Such and such, and like, anyone to get the wrong idea. And
I guess Crazy Boy and them are training for some tournament. And here you have me pretty much, and I really don't care. I'm still waiting for the new mode to come out. That's what Naomi and I want. Oh wait, Vertex in the stream. What do you say? What do I want for a new roadmap? I can definitely actually say that me and the excavation map are it than it does Fireteam sided, even though we've only lost one match on the excavation map. Just barely lost one match. But what I want from a new roadmap is something that's like good for both sides. They did a hot fix that actually fixed a problem. And that problem was the God branches. Remember the God branches, Pizza?
Fuck yes.
Yeah, the God branches were basically predators know that they were on a God branch. They would sit there with desert lens and shoot people. Yeah, the God branch. That's an issue that people faced. But not a lot of people ran into predators did that. But we ran into them constantly. 80% of our matches. Just people sitting on God branches. Is it doing it again? Yep, it's doing it again. Well, I'm gonna try this. Did the new patch fix my it fixed one problem that I was having. Well, two with the thing with Clash where, you know, if one person left, the whole match basically would kick you out. And it fixed the God branch issue that predators were actually using. Yeah, they fixed that. Yeah, they fixed that.
God.
I don't think grenade launchers drop frames anymore. That's what Johnny said. Grenade launchers don't drop frames anymore.
I think it's just actually pop. They're not rage quitting.
I am having trouble loading into a server. It'll load me in, and then it'll go into cooldown mode. A 4 versus 4 with Preds on each side, that would be fun. That would have been more fun than the whole 4 versus 4 with the fire team. and 1 predator. Well, three fire team members on each side and 2 predators on 2 predators on each side. Well, all together 2 predators and 3 fire team members. I gotta actually say, yeah, it's a nice thing to play when like hunt is not working, kind of like right now. It's not a bad mode. It's not. I just wanted the other one where I could team up against people.
I think it's more the fact that people don't like that they don't beat people. The fact that people will heavily.
Yeah, people were heavily disappointed. It's not the fact that people hate the mode, they were just heavily disappointed. People were hoping for Gauntlet,
Just like Watch Dogs.
but instead of using that time to fix,
We didn't
Pizza,
get a
you're-
pepper up there. You weren't gonna think, oh, it's the little
Pizza, what's that echo, man?
I have no idea. Stop mine. Oh, it's Mission's mic. What the hell?
What?
It's Crystal's mic.
Oh, okay.
Static.
Okay. Okay. She turned it off because I was wondering what was that?
Not me. How?
Yeah, it just keeps going into cooldown mode. I might need to restart the stream and restart the game because it's just going to keep doing this. Because I can't get into a hunt mode to save my life. Matter of fact, I'm going to try this. Create party.
Oh my God, what is
Failed to create party session. Yeah, I'm gonna restart the game and my stream again.